All right, collectors, thanks for joining me today, December 22nd, to talk about all the things that matter to me, maybe the news, look at some hauls, maybe discuss some of the goings-on in the channel that have been happening lately, some of the, new stuff and some of the places I'm going to be, some of the things that came up during the week. So, without further ado, December 22nd, we are that close to the end of the year. And what a year it's been. I've had a tremendous time. I hope you guys have had a tremendous time. It's been great to watch the channel grow and grow and grow. And with your guys' support, with so many people having fun on the channel, and that's really what it's about. It's about having some fun. It's about, at the end of the day, just going, having a review, taking a look at some toy hunts. It's just fun stuff. It's fun to do something to get away from the daily doldrums, beat downs that work or life may give you. All right, guys, I just want to really quick address something because a few people, I guess we got some new subscribers or something, and they don't understand how I work or how this channel works. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody's free to express the opinion in the comments below. As long as it's PG, I don't care. You can say whatever you want to say. If you start talking madness or if you start, doing some insults or just stuff that's just really nasty, I'll probably ban you. But if it's just criticism, if you, don't like, what I said over here, over there, that's fine. Go out, air your grievances in the comments. I'm okay with that. I read them and, everybody has a valid opinion, but it's your opinion. Now, where we get into a little bit of trouble is when you say, hey, you should like this, or hey, you shouldn't say anything about that. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. I'm always going to be, I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do. Many of my brothers, including myself, have fought for the right to have an opinion and to run our mouths. You can run your mouth in the comments. I can run my mouth on this show, and I can say or criticize anybody or anything that I want. I usually don't do that. If it's personal, I do not go at people personally, because everybody has an opinion. How boring of a world would it be if we all followed each other like lemmings, right? So some people like pops, some people don't. Some people like statues, some people don't. But it doesn't mean that your opinion is any less valid than my opinion, or mine is any more important than yours. So if you think that you're going to stop me from talking stuff about pops or toys or articulation or whatever, that's not going to happen. It's just not how I do. It's not how you should do. And you shouldn't live your life how others dictate you live your life. Gosh, that's one of the biggest tenets of being an American, is to live your life in the pursuit of happiness. So don't let some other YouTuber or YouTuber clown, including myself, tell you how to run your life, or some smart mouth in the comment section, going off about how you should do this or you should do that. Just, it's just a comment in the comment section. Now, I usually leave those alone unless you get really nasty and, do some really nasty, ugly stuff that's not PG rated. I accept wholeheartedly constructive criticism. That's okay. That's all right. That's how we grow. But just saying nasty stuff for nasty's sake, don't need you. So, always welcome to constructive criticism in the comments. Always will read it. I read every single comment, usually. I don't think I've ever not read a comment. So if you're subscribed and if you leave a comment, I'll read it. Whether I respond or not, that's a different story. All right, that's enough of that mess. Let's get into the news already. So number one, Gridiron. Again, we're a G.I. Joe, military action figure type of channel, and that's what we really focus in on. Of course we have some Marvel Legends. Of course we have, you can see up there, we have some Valaverse. We have all kinds of cool stuff, but we like to focus in on that. So number one, Gridiron. We'll talk about a G.I. Joe leak in just a second, but I don't want you guys to miss this. Gridiron, and I'll put a picture of it up here. Gridiron has come up with what is it called? A battle-ready rider mech, great for G.I. Joe classified. So essentially, it's a mech walker that is, a retro soldier, Cobra Trooper, can mount on and go to town on those Joes. It looks fantastic. The prices, not great. Gridiron has never been cheap, ever. So, and none of this is necessary. It is all optional. So it's just an option out there for you for the world building. This is what it comes with. You know, you get your mech walker, your chicken legs, you know. Oh my gosh, I just realized it. They've just reused, I just realized this. I actually have a lot of these parts and I could actually build my own. But I went ahead and ordered this version just because I want to take a good look at it. But that's the thing, I just realized that's the thing about Gridiron, right? I've always said this, they're very modular. And they've actually cobbled this together from some of their, except there's one piece that I don't have, and that's, I'm glad I ordered that anyways, but that little step stool in the back, you'll see, anyways, it's this thing right here. So it looks, so here's the way it's regularly configured right there. Of course, the troop is riding in the back and the mech is walking forward, and oh man, what a great, now that is a very cool stance, right? The soldier's protected from the front and he can also swivel around, right? That's a very tactical, you know, troop movement that you can have there, or you know, very, very light, you know, battle platform. So it looks fantastic. And then here's the scarier version of it. So you take the trooper off of it and then it just becomes this walking hunter-killer monster machine, you know, super scary. I only ordered one because I just want to check it out. Now they do have something else. Let me see if I can pop it up here. Here it is. They have this platform. They call it the drone jump station. I didn't order this one. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not something I'm looking for. I think it looks cool, you know, for a base to have a couple of these and then some trouble bubbles. But I don't know about, I don't know. I mean, if you could just jump off of any platform, really. I mean, that's why I don't, I mean, you guys can order it if you want. It's cool for world building. It looks great in the background. There's just not enough meat on the bone on this one for me. Still looks fantastic though. Great for world building. All right, let's move on to, I got things a little bit out of order there, but let's move on to some G.I. Joe leaks. Number one, we have this Legacy Firefighter leak. All credit goes to the guy whose name is all plastered over the picture. I think his name is JCon7. Thank you so much, JCon, for leaking the stuff. Anyways, he sent us some pictures here of a Legacy Firefighter, kind of like, and I was educated on this by you guys because I didn't know, you know, that G.I. Joe previously, you know, older G.I. Joe versions had done different versions of just not only G.I. Joes or your standard Joe military, but also firefighters, policemen, first responders, type of that stuff. So those guys risked their lives, you know, going into some firefights, burning buildings, you know, crazy situations. You never can tell what you're walking into. And that's why quite a few of my buddies actually went into law enforcement afterwards, right? You have law enforcement, border patrol, you also have first responders, but yeah, a lot of us went into different kinds of law enforcement. So state police, stuff like that. So anyways, you've got that. Here's a closer look at him with his little gas mask off and stuff. I think it looks great. I'll probably buy a couple. Why not? Why not have a couple of, because there are firefighters in the Army. I mean, there are firefighters on board ships. Actually, it's a dual role. I think if I'm correct, the Navy trains, like dual trains you. I don't know. I wasn't Navy. I was Army. But Seaman, please explain to me below if you are dual trained or not. I don't mean it in a bad way, but that's, hey, they're called that. So, you know, we have other names, but I'm going to be respectful. So let me know. I thought it was my idea that, or my thought that everyone as a Navy personnel are trained in firefighting because they have to. You know, there's a fire breaks out in the ship and you have to immediately put that out. There's no time to mess around, screw around with that. You got to get in there and knock it out. So anyways, that's enough of that. I'm just going off all kinds of tangents. Here's the Frag Viper. Looks interesting. I mean, I'm probably going to get a couple of these, one to open, one to rock, one to stock. I'm not super excited about the Frag Viper. You know, If you are, great. Here's a picture of the back of him. It's got some Viper, you know, just loaded up with frag grenades, I guess. Big frag grenades. Anybody ever seen a real frag grenade go off? It doesn't look like it goes, it doesn't look like in the movies, like they add gasoline in it. It's a big orange glow. It doesn't look like that. Now, a frag grenade, when it goes off, is just like a puff of dirt and shrapnel. I mean, maybe a tiny explosion, or, you know, you hear it, but it doesn't look like the movies. That was the first time I saw one go off. Was very, I was like, what? Where's the rest of the fire? Where's the rest of the explosion? So anyways, what else do we have? You know, we're gonna come back. Hopefully I remember to come back to this part I just skipped because it was out of order. But actually, let's go ahead and start with it. Diamond Select put out this Green Goblin. They put out some more stuff, but here is the Green Goblin that they put out. $35, 1/10 scale figure. I mean, I'm not gonna collect it, but it's out there if you want it. $35, and it used to be like, I thought it was usually $29, but it's gone up. Let me see, what else did they put out there? It had something, oh, I know what they put out there. Here. Diamond Select also put out a ton of Muppets, a ton of action figure Muppets. Now I'm jumping around, and I didn't want to do that, but anyways, since it's still Diamond Select toys, let's just put it up there. You've got the band. I think the biggest, so you've got the band, right? The one that Animal's a part of. And that Animal, I love Animal. Who doesn't love Animal, right? You've got the singer, you got the guy who's on the guitar, you got the guy, just all kinds of, the guy on the saxophone, the guy on the keyboard. I don't remember all their names, I just don't. And so I think out of all these, the one I'm looking forward to the most is Animal with his drum set, right? But you also got Fozzie Bear, you got Scooter, you got Beaker, you got Waldorf and Statler. I think that's what his name was. You got Fozzie Bear, you got Gonzo. Maybe I'll get Gonzo too. I like Gonzo. I've already got Kermit in a different figure and Miss Piggy. So $25 for those if you're interested in those. Now let me get back up here where I left off. All right. Before we get going into all of the insanity that McFarlane had, because he did a live stream and he showed off a bunch of stuff. Oh man, I really want to get that Christopher Reeves figure. I'll probably find it. If not, hopefully it'll be at the toy show that I'm going to go. Another plug, I'll be at the Metroplex Toy Show this weekend, December 28th. So right after Christmas, stop by, get yourself a sticker, talk some toys. Anyways, McFarlane came out with this, let's just talk about the figures he came out with. Number one, this Superman with a cloth cape. Again, he's re-releasing some of these, but this time with a cloth cape, and I think that's genius. You know, evil genius level, you know, reselling us some old molds. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for cloth capes. Sucker. And he's re-releasing the Action Superman with a cloth cape. I like it. Will I pick it up? Depends if I see it out there in the wild. We've also got the 89 Batman. I'm gonna have to pick this one up. Also with a cloth cape. I thought this was already with a cloth cape, but I don't think so. I don't think it is. You guys can correct me in the comments. But I think the first one that we got was with a rubber cape, and that's the one that I hung up or put in that Pops box that I have over there in the room tour. But yeah, it's a cloth cape. I'm going to pick it up. So there's that. Then you got Power Girl. I think this is also a re-release. But anyways, this time she's in the collector series and she's got her, I think it's a kitty cat with her. That has a double meaning, but anyway, sorry, children. Anyways, moving on past that. Power Girl, available from McFarland very soon. Collector series. Guy Gardner. Coinciding with, I guess the Superman movie, maybe. I was never a huge Guy Gardner fan, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So moving on from that, and we've got a Captain Cold as well. I'm not super excited about Captain Cold, but man, it's all right. It's all right. The one I'm most excited about is probably the 89 Batman. And after that, Superman. Maybe if I find Power Girl. I don't have a Power Girl, so I'll probably pick that one up. You also have the Frostbite Edition Nightwing. I'm not big into the Frostbite editions. A lot of you guys are. It's just odd to me. I mean, it's translucent plastic, so not a lot of us do like that. So here it is. It will be at a premium. I think it's $29, $39 usually, especially since it's a limited edition. All right, back to it. I had to answer a question for my good friend Collecting Havoc. Sometimes they catch me in the middle of one of these. So, all right, moving on from that. Star Wars Vintage Series has released this 3-pack. Anakin, the Emperor, and Good Anakin. Bad Anakin, Good Anakin, and the Emperor. Yes, yes, yes. It's $50. $50 for this is a bit much, in my opinion. Again, I know how Robo does it. He just goes, there you go, don't like it, don't say anything about it, just leave it, walk away. No, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna tell you, the rent's too high on this one. It's out of control. $50 for that? No, sir. But hey, you're all grown men. You spend your money where you want to spend it. Don't wait for me to give an approval for it. You guys go pick it up. But in my opinion, and every one of you has one, take it or leave it. For me, it's a definite no. So anyways, you also have this. Now, this is kind of mean what they did here. After all those releases of droids and clones, they're finally giving you kind of like a two. Well, it's not mean. It's actually not bad. They're giving you a 2-pack of clones, Phase 1 and Super Droids. This is actually not bad. $40 for these. Not bad at all. Here's a box of it. It looks good. It looks good, and it's a troop builder, and for $40, yeah, not bad. Not bad. I'm going to say on this one, the rent is not high on this one. If you're a big fan of the Phase 1 clone troopers, if you're a big fan of the battle droids, super battle droids, that's not a bad deal. That's a pretty good deal. So we'll leave that one alone. NECA, besides all the bad PR that they're getting right now, boy, those guys just do not know how to run a company sometimes. Or a PR, well, maybe a company, but they have no idea how to do PR. Anyways, you've got these new figures that they're releasing. I don't know who they are. I'm not gonna have. I have no turtle panic, or was it turtle anxiety for any of this. I mean, it's there if you like it. Who's it? Tattoo, Worm, I don't know how do you say it? Shibano-sama, I guess, and then Creepy Eddie. Wait, I'm already here. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. They also got Slash Ultimate, Shredder Ultimate, and Dark Leonardo Ultimate. I'm not going to be freaking out about any of those. I've already got all of those. I might get another Shredder. I don't know. That maybe if it's on clearance or on special. I don't know. And they've got this panda. I don't even know the name of this panda. You guys educate me. So, but I'm not super missing it. All right, we're getting close to the end here. We've got a lot. You know, we've gone through quite a bit of things. But ultimately, I saw this and I'm torn. I'm torn on this particular figure from Mezco. Doc Savage. I want it, but is there enough nostalgia there for me? Is there enough tug for me to get Doc Savage? I can't. I don't know. I'm just torn in both ways. Would I be better served in getting another G.I. Joe or Marvel Legends? I don't know. I think it looks great, but I don't know. But it's there. It's available. If I'm that torn about it, then there's probably a lot of you that are going to go get it. Pre-order coming 12/23, so be ready. Have your finger on the click button there to buy it, on the buy button. All right. And then you've got these new NECA, what is it? Cooper toys or something, Cooper figures or something. These figures, I don't know, you guys were saying you were aliens and gremlins and all that stuff with like the first series. No. Now, 2 of these I probably was. I was either Superman or Batman. I want to say I was Superman. And then I think I was Spider-Man. So But I was never one of some of those other creepy ones that came out the first time. But I guess some of you guys were, but not me. I never dressed up as those other ones. But yes, I did hit Superman. I want to say Batman and then Spider-Man. And then I did the $6 Million Man. And I think I'm out with a $6 Million Man costume. That one I'll pick up because I know I went as that because that was one of my favorite shows back in the day. So, yeah, they're out there. I'm probably not going to collect these unless it's the $6 Million Man. Then I'll collect them because it's basically me. So, anyways, there's that. And finally, no, that was it. That was it because I had to jump back around. Oh, no, there is one last thing. Diamond Select Toys. Now, okay, everybody who gets offended, put on your big boy pants, one leg to the other leg, and let's talk about Diamond Select Toys. Or no, not Diamond Select Toys, correction, McFarlane. McFarlane is putting out some more of these statues. You guys know how I feel about statues, but some of you like them, so I will bring it to you. You've got a Cyclops, like X-Men #1 cover. You've got a Thor cover, iconic cover. You've got a Captain America, Falcon as Captain America cover. And you've got Daredevil cover. Now these are, I like the concept, but they're not action figures. So, and the reason I talk about them is because McFarlane is being smart, is being like a, you know, kind of a con man about this. Posed figures. Posed. These are figures, but with you trying to put, kind of conflate the two things, you kind of upset me when you try to do it. Just call them statues. You know why he doesn't call them statues? Because he knows they won't sell. Because he knows this. And so he calls them figures. So they will sell. And so he can con some people, maybe parents who don't know, or maybe, you know, however he's going to do it. He's trying to get people to, you know, the fringes to kind of, you know, the normies to kind of, oh, well, he'll like this. And, you know, usually you like just action figures and they bring you a statue. So you got the Daredevil, and then you got the Storm. You know, I like the covers that they're doing. Now, do these little statues look good? Yes. And I would happily pay anywhere between $5 to $15 for them. Probably well, we forgot about one. This is the one that I really like, that I would pay up to $15 for. And that is that Star Wars, I mean, not Star Wars, the Secret Wars Spider-Man when he's like this. You know, he's up here somewhere. Anyways, that's the one that I really like. But am I gonna invest $30, $40, $50? Most of I saw them for $40 and $60 is what I was seeing them for. Maybe I'm wrong. Hey, if you like statues, there they are. As for me and my money, they're staying with me. But you can buy them if you like. Do not wait for me to give you permission. Do not wait for me to tell you it's okay to buy them. You're all grown men. Go buy them if you like them. If you don't, then keep your money like I'm going to keep my money. I still like them, but I don't like them $40 to $60 worth of like, is all I'm trying to tell you. So he makes these, I mean, landed, he probably spends maybe like $2 or $3 for these things. That's why they're selling at Ollie's for $4 or $5. Come on. All right, guys, thank you so much. We're gonna get to the haul in just a second. All right, collectors, let's get through this tiny haul. This is a very tiny haul because I haven't been finding that much stuff. It's closer to Christmas. Everybody's out there picking up all the action figures and toys, and a lot of the stuff I already have. And kind of G.I. Joe I've already got the Joes that I want. You know, it's just less stuff available right now. So let's get to talking about some of the things I just picked up. This one's hilarious. So I picked these guys up at Ross for 16 bucks. Not for myself, well maybe, I don't know. Anyways, I picked those up for that claw machine that I have upstairs that you guys saw on the room tour. That's not part of the collection, but boy, it makes it fun in the arcade room for the kids to come and try and get that out of there, fish that out of there with the claw. So I picked that up at Ross. You know, it's got 3 prizes in it, man. A mood for every kid. Anyways, what else did we get? We got a few deals at Ross. We found this Wolf Guard over at Ross. There you go. $6. That's huge. These things are usually what, like 30 bucks? I want to say about 30. That's what I'm thinking, wasn't it? Ross usually tells you, yeah, 30 bucks retail price. So this is a heck of a deal. Heck of a deal on this one. So we got that. What else did we get? Oh, how could I forget? This one's headed for the channel giveaway pile. Another Thunder machine. We picked this up, 25 bucks. Super deal. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I pick that up for the channel? So, all right. What else did we get from Ross? $8. I don't know why I didn't pick up more of these. I should have picked up another one of these. Anyways, we got a Rebel Commando for $8. Why wouldn't I pick? I don't know. I don't know why I skipped on those in that other video. I don't know. And then I didn't think this was real, but it was. I got it for the stone cold price. Enoch and the Night Trooper. I got another Night Trooper. I took that other one back, 15 bucks. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I pick this up for 15 bucks? And finally, the last thing I said, like I said, this was a very small haul. Not that I didn't find anything out there. I did. You guys saw the video. I was finding stuff. But sometimes you just, you know, number one, limited space. Number two, I'm trying to divest myself of a bunch of stuff. And just number three, sometimes it just doesn't bring enough nostalgia to you. So don't just spend money to spend it. Make sure that it's something that you like and something that's going to bring you some joy, right? So this is probably the smallest haul that I've had in a long time, and that's okay. It's not necessary to get even bigger haul. Last week's haul was pretty big because of that Skeletron, and that review is coming to you this week. I've got some time this week. We're going to bust out that Skeletron, and we're going to go through it and, you know, take it through its paces, and you're going to get an honest review. And finally, I picked up another Night Brother, Death Maul's Night Brother. It is a Chase, 115,000. I had one. I decided I'm going to take it to the toy show, and some lucky collector is going to get it for like $5 above retail. That's it. So 20 bucks, I think, for that one, just because I don't know, spent gas trying to go get it. So, anyways, the one that I had a big old crease. So that's if you want it, you don't have to buy it. I had a crease across here, so you know, if it doesn't sell there, I'll just take that one back to Target. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, guys. But if you can't find it and you've been trying to collect these, it's going to be there. So, guys, that's it. Don't forget, we're doing the Christmas Bonanza giveaway up here. Don't forget to go to that video, do what that video wants you to do, and then, you know, enter for your chance to win $300 worth of action figures, G.I. Joe and Action Force, headed your way. Of course, we're doing that to give back to the community. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for just an awesome ride. Thank you for joining me on this toy ride, this toy journey, just having some fun, just doing some cool stuff. It's been a great ride. It's just been fun engaging with the community and just being a part of it. So I met a lot of great people, had lots of great fun, just tremendous experience. And we're also just giving back to the community and also, you know, maybe to grow the channel a little bit. So appreciate that. Also, we will be at the Metroplex Collectibles Toy Show, as mentioned earlier. I am a vendor. There you go. Stop by, let's talk some toys, grab you a sticker, grab yourself a deal. No reasonably discounted offer will be refused. Swing by. Russ, come get your toys. Swing by. Come grab them for you. Or come grab them, please. You know who you are, Russ. You know who you are. And then what else? I think that's it, guys. Yeah. Let's wrap it up with, I want everyone to have a Merry Christmas and or a Happy Holidays if you do something else. But mostly enjoy your family. Try to put work way the flip back in the back of your mind. Work is important, but it's never as important as your family. So as I always say, work to live, don't live to work, because you're going to regret it. And then I just want to wrap it up with this. Thank you so much, everyone who's subscribed, everyone who's commented, everyone who's engaged in the channel. If you're having fun, if you're enjoying, if you're liking the content, if you're, you know, enjoying the shenanigans, if you're just laughing along with me, having some fun doing this. Why not like, why not subscribe? What's the worst that can happen? You win a contest and I send you $300 worth of toys and you got to make room. You got to explain to your wife how you didn't buy this stuff. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you're enjoying the content and you keep coming back. And as always, special thanks to the members for their generosity, their insight, their guidance, their input. And their input and guidance allow me to bring you way better content. As always, if you're having fun, if you're laughing along, if you're cracking up to the shenanigans on the show, you're doing it right. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. And as always, as long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling it out.